Last November, we introduced you to Jamie Christian and started asking why contaminated water and open shafts were still there. 10 months later, a 2-year legal battle is dismissed. Newswatch reporter Danny Delante returns to Jamie's road to see what changes now.
10 months ago, we stood here with Jamie Christian as he introduced to us bacterial mats taking over Indian Creek and his backyard. He asked for answers and he asked for action. Now, the state is taking over the permit, dropped the lawsuit without prejudice, and they plan to move into reclamation efforts for Indian Creek, Outlet 118, and the surrounding areas. The West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection's Office of Special Reclamation set a plan to seal shafts, secure abandoned facilities, and manage discharges through permitted outfalls. Nearly $3.4 million is going towards reclamation efforts, with that money coming from Pinnacle and other related settlements. But for those on the ground, they feel nothing has changed.
Or it being dismissed, well, I guess state owns it now, don't it? We still depressed, we still smelling the same old smells, they ain't sick off of.
The DEP confirms the shafts are not sealed yet. The right of entry is complete, and that competitive bidding is next to fill and seal the openings. Temporary measures include signs, fencing, and welded closures until final reclamation. At Outlet 118, we see bacterial mats growing into Indian Creek. The West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection identifies this as a sulfate-reducing bacteria. They also told us that the discharge monitoring reports for Outlet 118 show compliance.
Well, when you walk by, it looks like somebody's dumped aluminum all over the rocks all the way down through there and halfway down the creek. And then the sulfuric acid smell is a chemical smell that will give you headaches, cause nausea, and it could kill you if you breathe enough of it in.
The Clean Water Act does not only rely on numbers, but rather what is happening in the water. It specifically outlaws anything that contributes to concentrations of bacteria or odors in the vicinity of the water.
They're exposed to it every minute of the day that they're at home. Everybody down the creek is.
Outlet 118 empties into Indian Creek, which is designated critical habitat for the endangered Guyandotte River crayfish. The Endangered Species Act is designed to protect against any adverse modification or destruction of critical habitat.
I want the creeks to run clear. I want people's wells to be fixed. I want water put down Indian Creek and water put down Brent. That's what I want.
10 months after Jamie told us his story, the DEP has committed to reclamation. But for Jamie Christian, this ends when shafts are sealed and when the water looks different. Until then, he and others will keep watch. In Wyoming County, I'm Danny Delante for Newswatch.
The Pinnacle case is dismissed and moving to reclamation. But across Wyoming County, we have documented similar conditions in Lincoln, Wolf Pen, New Richmond, Fort Branch, and many others. The same odor, the same white growth, as residents continue to raise concerns over water quality throughout the county.